What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Goblin, and today I'm coming in with a story time for you guys about my first time smoking synthetic weeds. Hope you guys do enjoy this video. Drop a like if you do enjoy, and also hope you guys are liking the double uploads today. I've been working really hard to put out as much quality content as I can, so hope you guys are appreciating that. Drop a like on this video if you guys enjoy, and ask me questions for my upcoming Q&A in the comment section below. I mentioned that in my last video today, but I wanted to mention that in this one too, in case you guys didn't see the last one. I'm doing a Q&A probably either tomorrow or the day after, so just leave me some questions using hashtag AskGoblin in the comment section or on Twitter or any other social media I'm on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's dive right into the story. So, first time smoking synthetic weed. Now, this was actually fairly recent. I want to say it was like a month and a half ago, and one of my buddies hit me up asking if I wanted to smoke, and at first he didn't specify that he meant synthetics, and I knew that this dude couldn't smoke, so I was like, is he like back to smoking? Like, is he just not getting drug tests anymore? What's going on? And I was like, sure, dude, let's smoke some. So I went and picked him up, and he was like, dude, I got some spice right now. And I was like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah, I got some K2. And I was like, all right, well, I've never smoked that, but I've done a fair share of drugs, and I like weed. And he was like, yeah, dude, this shit won't even show up on your drug test unless it goes to a lab, and it'll get you pretty fucking baked. And I was like, all right, well, let's fucking do it. And he's like, yeah, dude, I won't even charge you. I'll just smoke you down. Let's fucking get it. So I was like, all right, sounds good. I guess I'll give it a try. So we rolled up a blunt of it. We rolled up a pretty thin blunt, but he was like, you don't want to roll it up too fat. And I was like, all right, sounds good. You know, just give me however much you want me to roll up, and I'll roll the blunt, because he's not very good at rolling. And me, on the other hand, I'm a blunt artist. I only smoke blunts. I don't rock with joints. Fun fact about me, blunts are my shit. I think it's a Chicago thing, but either way, so I rolled up the blunt, and it was kind of thin, but I was like, whatever. And we were originally going to this little like forest preserve thing that like cuts through people's backyards to go smoke. But as we were walking over there, this lady came out of her house because her dog was barking and told us that the path was closed and the cops walked through there. So she kind of saved our asses. I mean, she wasn't really a bitch about it. She was really friendly about it, actually. But, you know, kudos to her, I guess, for looking out. Good look, shorty. But anyways, we went back to the car, and we went over to my buddy's house, and we just decided we were going to kick it there and maybe smoke this blunt. So it was just me and my friend in on it because no one else wanted to hit it, and they were like, oh, fuck no, I don't smoke synthetics. And I was like, fuck it, I mean, I'll give it a try. So my friend lit the blunt, and the first thing I noticed was the smell. It smells nothing like weed. You can definitely smell the chemicals in it, to say the least. Like, it has a very, like, non-natural smell, I guess you could say. Like, you could definitely tell it's some shit fresh out the lab. Like, it's some non-natural shit. So it didn't really bother me too much because it wasn't terribly strong. Like, I mean, I'm pretty used to the smell of weed, which is always pretty strong, so the smell didn't really bother me with this. It was just kind of unpleasant, I guess. It was not very good, but my friend passed me the blunt after taking a couple hits after he lit it, and the first thing I noticed was that it smokes kind of like weed, but I feel like it's just because of the blunt paper, not necessarily the spice or the little like plant that it, like, what spice is. I mean, as far as I go, I'm not an expert on this because I don't really smoke synthetics because I don't like them, but as far as I know, I mean, to my understanding, it's literally just a plant with the synthetic chemical sprayed on it. So it's just kind of like some plant, and it kind of looks like shake. You know, if you guys have ever gotten some bud that was all ground up, that was just shake, it kind of looks like that. I mean, it's pretty similar. So, you know, I took a hit, and it didn't really taste like much. I mean, it had a slight little like chemical taste to it, but it just kind of tastes like smoke, if that makes any sense. And you know, I just kind of hit the blunt, and I could taste the blunt, which normally when I'm smoking weed, I taste the weed, not the blunt. But I could actually taste the flavor that I picked this time, which was white grape. So, I mean, that was pretty decent, I guess. So I hit that and passed it back to my buddy, and we finished maybe 3/4 of the blunt, and he put it out. And by then, I was stoned. Like, this shit hits you immediately. Like, almost the moment I exhaled, I started feeling the body effects. I started feeling like real relaxed in all my muscles and real slumped, and it hits you really, really quickly. And the thing with synthetics is it also doesn't last as long as weed. This synthetics only lasts like an hour and a half to like 2 hours tops, like if you smoked a decent amount. So, you know, I was kind of surprised by how short it lasted, but the come up was immediate. Like, there was almost no come up. Like, I hit it, passed it back to my friend, and by the time he took his first hit, when I passed it back to him, I was already baked. And I was like, holy shit, this is insane. And at first, I liked it. At first, I really enjoyed the body feeling, but as I smoked more, it got really, really fucking weird. Like, I couldn't stop moving my head when we were done with the blunt. Like it was like going in a circle. Like I couldn't stop moving. Like I was spinning. It was ridiculous. And one side of my head, excuse me, felt really heavy and like slumped, and the other one felt really light, like it was a balloon about to pop. Like it was really weird and uncomfortable, and it's difficult to explain. And like it was the body feelings like below the head were similar to weed with the relaxed thing, but it just felt very unnatural and very off. Like it just felt really kind of uncomfortable. Like I couldn't move my head, and the right side of my like fucking brain felt like it was light like a balloon, and then the left side felt heavy like a bowling ball. It was really weird, and I just found myself kind of waiting for it to end. But one thing that I noticed when I was off the synthetics is that I love cigarettes. I could not stop smoking squares, and like this was after I had quit smoking squares, but like I just couldn't stop. Like literally they were like air. I was inhaling Newports like no other. Like it was ridiculous. But it didn't last too long. Within like maybe 45 minutes to an hour of being high, I could already feel myself coming down, and the come down wasn't bad. I liked when I was coming down because it returned to that kind of stage where it was just the body high and not really the weird feeling in my head or like the spinniness of anything. It was a really like dizzying experience kind of, and it was also kind of like, it didn't make me nauseous, it was just kind of uncomfortable. Like I just felt really like I wasn't relaxed like, I imagined it would make me. Like, I imagined people would smoke that shit because they're getting drug tested, but they still want to get similar effects to weed, but that didn't relax me, and it didn't really give me the same, like, happy feeling that weed gives me. It just gave me this kind of, like, weird, unnatural, like, ew, get this shit out of my body feeling. Like, it was not fun. All I smoked was that blunt. We finished the rest of that blunt a little later, and I was a little bit baked, but, like, I felt pretty good. It wasn't really uncomfortable because, like, we didn't smoke very much, so it was just, like, a little kind of, kick in the guts, I guess you could say. But yeah, that is my first experience smoking synthetics. It wasn't really anything I'd recommend, to be honest. It wasn't really anything too special, but I mean, I've done it again after that. I've smoked synthetics a decent amount of times, but it's not something I'm a big fan of anymore. So hope you guys do enjoy this video. Drop a like, and if you've ever smoked synthetics, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what your guys' stories are, and also don't forget to ask me questions for my Q&A dropping either tomorrow or the day after. Don't forget to use the hashtag AskGoblin. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.